makes a good driving instructor. This is from the student's perspective. I will be driving. I'm safe. I have a mounting unit for my phone. When you get in the car, they need to be really patient with you. If your instructor or coach is not patient, it's not going to be a good fit. Little do you know, teachers, police officers, members of our military forces, God bless you, they make really best driving instructors because we like working with people. And I kid you not when I say that. I've been doing this 24 years. I worked for several different driving schools. I understand the principles, but it's really about people. And if you don't understand people, then you will suck at this job. You'll burn out. Okay, when I'm backing up, I'm looking left and right. You see me looking. And I'm going to talk about some of the things your instructor, your coach needs to do. You got to look. You got to have your head on a swivel. Now, when we put the car in drive, we have to really look around. Use your eyes. Now, I teach in car and in class. And if you have an instructor that just does one, run away from them because they're not really going to understand you and the benefits of what you need to do. So I'm at a very busy street. You will panic right now. I'm going to talk about this and I'm going to flip the camera. This is your typical busy street anywhere in the United States. Let's just say that right now. So it may take you 30 seconds to make this turn. It may take you half an hour to make this turn, but you have to make this turn. I use humor when I coach someone, teach someone. I'm a dad, I'm a video gamer, I talk about school because I'm an educator. Most young people are in school or they're trying to find their pathway to a job. Your instructor should know something about you to connect with you. I'm a people person. And if you take it in a cold, negative way, you just won't really connect with the person. Because each time they go out, you see me going out now, this is a little stressful going through here. Turn in the nearest lane. So when you're learning to drive, you need to turn in that nearest lane. You need to keep it simple. You want an instructor who's not going to yell at you. And if your instructor is yelling at you, screaming at you, trust me, it's not going to be a good fit. And if it's not a good fit, then you won't do well. I'm scanning left, middle, and right. This is a real life 1 p.m. drive, midday. People going out, people coming home. And you as a beginner, you're going to lean on your instructor. You're going to lean on them for advice. You're going to lean on them for wisdom. And you will make a mistake. You might use the wrong blinker. If I tell you to get over to the right, you're going to turn on the left turn signal. If I tell you to get over to the left, you're going to turn on the right turn signal. If your instructor is ripping your head off, I told you what to do, but you didn't listen to me, you need to run from that type of instructor. One benefit of me is that I'm patient. I understand the DNA of a beginning driver, and we just have to relax. Take it down a couple of levels. It's kind of like your teacher at school. They're on that iced coffee. They're wild. They're hyped. I'm a little bit like that, but I'm really chilled and relaxed. And when you're learning, and I've heard it from many students, how do you do this? You're so chilled. Aren't you scared? Low key, I do get a little bit scared, but that's why I lean on my instruction. That's why I lean on building a relationship with you, getting to know you. If I don't get to know you and I don't trust you, I'm not going to drive you. So your instructor is teaching you a skill that will last a lifetime. And if they're hollering and screaming at you, you don't need that, okay? If you're just popping in right now, we're talking about what makes a good driving instructor. I'm a state certified driving instructor. So we're just squeezing the brake. Beginners, shh, they slam the brake. And if you slam the brake, you're going to get rear-ended. We want to see the rear of the tires on the ground. We see the rear of the tires in the front, and I'm going to flip it the other direction. We can see the car behind us a little bit tailgating us. They are a little bit close. Next, You want an instructor who's going to give you information in advance. I need you to make a left turn. I need you to make a right turn. As a beginning driver, you're nervous, you're overwhelmed, you're trying to process information. You really are. So we, and I've seen the instructors across the country, need to give you directions in advance. How does that help you? It allows you to check your mirror. You're going to look in your mirror. You're going to look over your shoulder. You might have to accelerate. A car could be to your right. There's a car to my right now. You're going to have to look to your left. So that communication is so important. Let's get back to our driving now. When you're out here driving, you want to keep space. A lot of beginners like aggressively tailgate. Like, I'm serious. They're like on that gas so hard. They're aggressively tailgating, and you just don't have room to process. So you want your instructor to give you real life examples. That's another benefit of me. We do real life lives in Texas, in Florida, in Michigan, in Ohio, in Iowa. You will see proof from yourself. Little do you know, a lot of these instructors who go online, there's a very scripted route. It's not real busy. You're in a neighborhood. We have real life driving. Cars using blinkers, not using blinkers, tailgating. Some people don't have their license. Some people are driving illegally. But that's for another talk. We got to take our time. We're trying to cover our break. Next, you want an instructor who does not make last-minute decisions. Example, turn right. No, turn left. All that's going to do is confuse you. I don't know what this guy's waving at. But example, the light's green. There's traffic. It could be an accident. Someone could be broken down. You might not know. You might say, why is everyone going so slow? As an instructor, it's heavy traffic. It's 1:15. It's 92 degrees. So you have to teach them, meaning teens or adults, how to drive, what they need to do to prepare themselves for the journey. And good instructors are going to give you that wisdom. You want an instructor who's going to make conversation with you. My best students, and I have my top 100. And if you can make one of my top 100, like this car, they doing crazy stuff. We don't need to drive down the middle. That's impatient. And this is live. We don't control. Someone could have crashed their whip. Old lady could have had a panic attack. A teenager could have crashed. We don't know. But we're going to take a step back. And if you were with me, I would say, listen, hey, you know, that's a nice Jeep over there to the right. If you get a job, you can have one of those. Or, hey, we're just going to slow down and be patient. We don't know what's going on. And be patient. The biggest thing for all of us, you learning how to drive, me teaching you how to drive, is just being patient. And that's a skill that has been long forgotten, okay? People are very anxious. Road rage. See this, they're getting over. I'm wondering what's going on. Looks like there could be something going up there. Oh, by the way, before the light, we need to get over to the right. So imagine me telling you this. You're like, okay, how am I going to get over? And I'm going to help you. Thank you for the thumbs up, right? So we're going to get over to the right. My blinker's on. I'm going to keep rolling up. The car to my right just cut me off. It's a white Ford. This is why I don't like Fords. No, I'm joking. But I'm going to go ahead and get over. And slowly. Okay. I do like the Ford Mustangs and the Cobras, and they're awesome. So I'm over. Now we're in the lane we need to. And I just supported you because you will panic as a beginner, whether you're a teen or an adult. So you have to learn to listen. You listen to learn, and you learn to listen. Next, visual demonstrations. We live in a visual world, right? And in my area, there needs to be more driving education simulators, okay? And the one thing I've been thinking about, and I want to share this with you, I want to put together a driving education sim channel. right? Real talk. So we bought a build. I have the AMD 9950X3D. I have a Lindley case. I have a Asus motherboard. So we have the parts. So we're going to put together a second build and get up that channel. All of you will benefit. Let's talk about this. I'm going to be nice and let them out. See that? Got that wave. You will be that person one day. You don't have to be disrespectful and say, I'm not going to let them out. Because if you do, one day, that's going to be you. And this is where I get a chance to see if you're patient, what you're made of. You know, are you going to start screaming and cussing people out? Are you going to start saying, man, I got to get through this. We're running late. Leave early. Okay? Leave early. Example. I'm a state certified driving instructor. I just got my fingerprints. We have to get our fingerprints every 2 years. Or if you go to a new school district, or you're dealing with kids, because there are some inappropriate people out there. I got my fingerprints. They go to the state. They go to the FBI register. I'm fine with that. Why? Because I'm good. I'm clean. But I left early. I was supposed to go through the drive-through, get food. My blood sugar's dropping. I'm hungry. I'm tired. But I made a decision. I have a couple of adults who are taking driving lessons. This young man is 20 years old. He missed 2 drives. Okay? It's not serious to him. If you're going to sign up for driving with me or any other instructor, be committed to drive. The end game is you taking your road test and passing. So I'm sharing this true story. Don't get 1 or 2 lessons or 3, oh, I'm good, and then drop off the face of the earth. Let's get back to this. So this turn is kind of tricky. If I tell you everything, you'll be confused. So I'm going to treat it just like you're with me. I need you to stay in this lane. That's the first thing I'm going to say. And turn on your right blinker. Okay? This is a busy thoroughfare. This is where you're going to be stressed. Cars are tailgating you. Most of you will go too slow. The speed limit is either 45 or 50. You're going to be going about 35. Drivers won't like us. I'm not going to lie to you. But I tell you honestly, I need you to keep up your speed. And you start to listen to me and feel comfortable. Visual demonstrations. For example, demonstrating how to sit in a car and adjust your seatbelt. You'll be surprised how many adults and teens don't know how to put on their seatbelt, don't know how to adjust your seat. You should be able to see me. I'm comfortable. I can frame the rear window. I can see everything behind me. There's a truck behind me. There's a gray Toyota. You should be able to see it, in a white car. There's a car to my left. There's the gray truck to the right. Okay? I can see. Thank you for the thumbs up. That means something. And we want to keep giving those thumbs up to push the algorithm out to people who really want to learn how to drive. So your mirrors are good. I also have on the AC to keep us cool. Now I'm going to show you what you need to do. Okay. I need you to turn on your right turn signal and stay to the left. A lot of you will panic right now. So we're going to stay to the left. I really appreciate your comments. I'm going to take you through the real driving. This is a J turn. Some areas have this, some don't. I'm going to tell you, you need to stay in the inside lane. Some of you will go to the wrong lane and I'll have to turn the wheel. Some of you will hit the curb. I have to turn the wheel back. When I learn who you are, I can better help you because I'm a people person. Okay, let's get over 1 lane to the right. We're going to get over, and now we are good. The next thing I would tell you is stay with the flow of the traffic. Some of you will stare down at the speedometer. I'm going to show you what you're going to do. You're going to look down. I'm looking down the speedometer. You will crash. But some of you don't trust me. And that's okay. I don't take it personally because you're learning how to drive. Again, let's go back to what makes a good driving instructor: being patient. If I'm saying to you, you're going too fast, you're going too slow, you keep staring down, you're like, man, I hate this guy, but I'm stuck. I've already signed a contract. Okay, let's go back to this traffic. Beginner drivers chase the car. See that green Subaru up there? I got you with the confidence. You listen to me. You follow, you look at all my videos, and if you're serious, you'll subscribe to my channel, right? Because all of us have enormous videos we look at. But if you like my personality, you like my smile, I wear these crispy shirts, I got my metal Ray-Bans on, I'm a real instructor, state certified instructor, you're like, man, I'm learning. I like him. He's got a nice voice. He makes me laugh. He tells real jokes. I'm telling you the real. Okay, real talk. This is a downhill drop. In the summer, it's okay. In the winter, we'll slide all over the road. So we're cruising about 45. Okay, this is just like any other area in the United States. You're by malls, people are shoplifting. I'm sorry. They're shopping, right? Real talk. Real talk. You're gonna get some value. And if you don't get value, then don't sub anymore. But you will get value. I have a lot of videos, a lot of training videos. I go live, and I decided I need to go live now to talk about the benefits of what makes a good driving instructor. They're considerate. Let's pretend you were driving. You're like, I don't feel real safe right now. Okay, I'm gonna get you over to the right lane. It's a little bit slower, not as congested. Or I'm gonna say, listen, we need to be in this lane or the lane to the right. Or I would tell you, I don't need you in the right lane because we have the box truck, we have a semi truck, we have a gravel truck. We don't wanna be by them. We're in the best lane. You're like, okay. And I would tell you, don't freak out if someone cuts in front of us. We're at about 40 miles an hour. And then the semi truck, the gravel truck got over. We're kind of in this yellow box truck's blind spot. We want to move ahead. But real talk, a lot of you will panic when you see this semi truck. You're like, oh my God, this thing is huge. And it is. There are 4 blind spots: left side, right side, front, and back. I share stories. We saw a semi truck tire blow up one time when we were going to Bowling Green, Ohio, to Bowling Green State University. My son, who was in high school then, he was being recruited. He was number 27 in the country. I drove him down. I was like his agent, but he didn't listen to me. He was dehydrated. We saw a semi-truck tire blow up. It scared us. Are you kidding? It sounded like boom! I'm like, what the heck was that? We saw a bunch of white smoke. The semi-truck tire blew up. I tell you this because it's real. And I have no reason to lie to you. I have nothing to gain. So we got to stay out of cars' blind spots. You notice I'm keeping space. You see this Subaru? That's a safe little car, right? Get that. Reliable. Lasts forever. It's not a Mustang. It's not a Scat Pack. It's not a Hellcat. But you get one of those Subarus, you're got a reliable car. Looks okay, right? I'm going to do the rear view. You can see the car behind me tailgating me a little bit. That's what people will do. And that will irritate you a little bit. I'm gonna tell you just to relax. I'm sorry, guys. I always hit the wrong button, man. I'm human too. I'm sorry, guys. I always hit the wrong button, man. I'm human too. I need to work on this live streaming. I always hit the wrong button. So look, there's this white car ahead of us. I wanna show you this. We're keeping our following distance, okay? This is gonna be hard for you to learn. We're at about 45. And if we go too fast, we're gonna tailgate the Subaru. If we go too slow, we're really gonna make drivers mad. Look, less than a couple years ago, people are very impatient. You know, we had a stunt driver, I'm sorry, student driver stand on top of our car. People really like try to make us mad and try to make us crash. But I try to tell you, relax, stay chilled, you're good. In the classroom, I draw pictures about cars, blind spots, speed control, how to make turns, and that's really important, okay? Next, let's talk about being considerate. You might have a little bit of a panic attack here. I'll ask you, what do you need me to do? I need you to talk me through this. I'm really scared. Okay, no problem. The reason that Subaru got over is because they're hauling a dirty mattress. Someone got evicted. I'm sorry, someone is moving out. So we're gonna keep a little bit more distance, but you should be able to see the red car, the trailer hauling the nasty mattress, the white car, the black Jeep. Oh, by the way, that black Jeep, my daughter has one of those. Okay, it's the Jeep Limited. It's got 95,000 miles, very reliable. That's a good car to get, a good vehicle. Okay, I'll talk more about that later. So I'm always trying to give you tips. And that's why you know that I'm real and genuine. I'm like your uncle. Like, what's up, unc? I'm like, what's up, niece? What's up, nephew? Where are we going to eat? I let you drive. I give you the keys. I don't argue with you. You know, how's my brother treating you? How's my sister? Oh, they're on me so hard. Well, it's okay. Okay, this is a little party setup. You see all those chairs? And they can get a ticket. Their trailer light is out. So I'm gonna let this car get over. I lifted my foot. I took my time. And you have to learn that. A lot of you would just slam brakes. Then you're gonna be all over the road panicking. That's a pretty good lane change for that red car. I'm okay behind them hauling this material, okay? Because they're moving at a pretty good speed. We're about almost 50. I'm good. I'm also gonna ask you what color the light is ahead of you. You're probably saying, why are you asking me that? Because I need to know, are you looking ahead? I'm squeezing my brake because I don't want to hit this trailer. Some of you will react very late. Now that was kind of dangerous. I'm not liking them anymore. I'm really not liking it. But this is stop and go traffic. And if you slam brakes, we're going to get rear-ended. Let's go on. I'm a fun teacher. I tell jokes. I have so many jokes. Driving. I'll tell you one joke. One of my students invited me to a party. They gave me a couple pieces of cake. I had a plate of food. I've taken a couple of high school students to have football practice. So he said, hey, can we go to practice? I'm like, sure, put your shoulder pads in the back. They had their football cleats on. That was a little hard driving. They drove to practice. So that is a classroom story. I also had a mother from one of the big three, I'm not gonna say the company. She did not like the curriculum we were teaching. You feel me? She said, no, that's wrong. So I said, ma'am, oops. I said, ma'am, I have class now. So I didn't want to argue. My parents taught me to be, respectful. I'm squeezing my brakes. I don't want to get hit. I want to show you this. You got to multitask. Now, I could have cut over a lane to the middle. I don't want to. We're just chilling, okay? I'm at 40. The speed limit's 50. Someone's driving slow. Could be a beginning driver, could be an elderly person. We're not trying to worry about that, okay? We're just trying to get comfortable out here, right? We're trying to get comfortable out here. Yeah, go sit down or something. You got that right. I got in trouble. My mom came up to the middle school. She was sweating. She had that wig on. You know how them black mamas are. She had that wig on. She pinched my arm. I knew I was in trouble. When I came home, my dad tore me up with that belt. Whop, 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 whop. Real talk. It was child abuse. But, a few short years ago, parents could do whatever they want to kids. Now, if you scratch a kid, I'm calling protective services. Okay? You need to go back to the foundation. Real talk. We already know. The mamas don't play. And then when you get a whooping in front, your mama talks to her mother. My mom always talked to her mother. And then my grandma would talk to her daughters. All my cousins knew the business. Oh, I heard you got in trouble. I heard you got a spanking. I just put my head down. Thanksgiving, Christmas was embarrassing. And if you don't have a close family, and I know some of you don't in real talk, I'm giving you some statistical information. About 30% of you watching this, if you're under 25, your parent has been incarcerated. Real talk, okay? This is the demise of the black family. If you want me to go into that, I can. I have statistical information, right? I have statistical. Where's Uncle? He's gone. He'll be back in. He'll be back when you're 17. I only saw him one time. He got locked up, right? Let me keep going. So I speak truth because I had a very, very close family. My uncles, my aunties, my uncle, my mother, my grandmother. They were the matriarchs of the family. Okay, my parents were from Alabama. They don't play disrespect. Okay, and a lot of you disrespect your mom, your teachers. You're not gonna disrespect me. If you do, I'm gonna drop you off, and you're not driving with me. I'm gonna tell you another story. Had a young man. He blew one yellow light. I'm like, okay, check. He blew a second yellow light. Second check. That third, I hit that brake. I said, brother, I'm not driving with you. Go sit in the back. He was like, what'd I do? I said, you ran 3 yellow lights. What's wrong with you? He looked at me like I was crazy. I said, get out. I didn't drive him anymore. Okay, do you understand how dangerous this is? But I'm sorry, you don't. You don't understand. And I have to be sensitive to that. But you're not gonna kill me. Real talk. I'm telling you the truth. I had a young lady run a yellow light yesterday. I was in a different driver's ed car. Was not used to the brakes. And here's what you don't know. Man, they just ran the red light. Here's what you don't know. You as a beginner, I'm gonna show you something. This is the intersection. You have a stop line. That's that big fat white line that a lot of you were on your phone when I was going over pavement markings. That's why I take your phone and you want to look at me sideways, right? Okay? I'm keeping it real. I'm sorry. Let me get the volume up. Let me try something. My volume may be messed up. I don't know. They don't like me right now on my live. Can you hear me now? If you can hear me, give me a thumbs up. So a lot of you don't know the dangers on the road. Like this, they just ran a light. You have to pay attention. I'm looking left to right. I'm on the gas. You're not here drag racing people. And I'm sorry if it's going out. I'm sorry. Now you should be able to hear me. Can you hear me now? You should be able to hear me now. Oh, much better. Thank you. I had on those Ray-Bans, bro. Sometime that Wi-Fi be tripping. Okay, look. We we're still on the main thoroughfare. A lot of semi-trucks. Stay away from them. I had a young lady sideswipe a semi-truck. Okay? So thank you. I had a young lady sideswipe a semi-truck. I'm like, young lady, she really had bad vision. Okay? I can't tell you everything from the company, but I'm telling you real stuff out here. You got to get positive reinforcement. Hey, your speed control's pretty good. We don't want to tailgate this truck. People need positive news in their lives. Okay? I'm going through a lot of stuff right now. I'm trying to take care of myself, live a long time. You know, certain races of people are born with diabetes, sickle cell, cancer. It's more common today. So we all got to take care of ourselves, right? You have to put your mental health first, okay? Another story during COVID, a lot of driving schools took a lot of people's money. I'm not going to say what schools, that would not be professional, but we were about 500 to 1,000 kids behind. We had to get these kids done or they were going to shut us down. Do you realize how much pressure that is? I had people coming from 2 hours away. Can you please take care of my son or daughter? I said, ma'am or sir, I'm going to try to do the best job I can, but I can't promise, right? So I hope you're having freedom, driving, and good mental health. Yes. What I've learned, I'm making good money. I got a good check coming, real talk. But it will cost. I'm always tired. I got to work on the house. I got to go to the doctor. I got to take care of my fingerprints. You feel me? So you got to pick and choose. I love making money. And remember, I work 2 jobs. I do actually 3: social media, education, and then driver's ed. This is a J-turn. Stay to the outside, stay to the right. See, a lot of you would like hit this truck, okay? So you want to take your time and just have good speed control. Always remind them to do things constantly. I need you to use your blinker. I need you to turn in the nearest lane. Good teachers want to make you better. I had a very good football coach. Very good football coach. Okay? Joe Hoskins. Look him up. Joe Hoskins. Okay? He made us men as teens, and we didn't even know. He taught us responsibility. Right? You're going to listen to me more than your parent, because I'm giving you truth out here. Okay? There's a lot of construction right now. I want you to live your best life, and I want you to fix your mistakes and figure out what you're doing wrong. Okay, so there's construction up here. I'm going to have to get over. I'm going to use my blinker. I'm sliding over. A lot of you won't be paying attention, and you're going to rear in this truck. We don't want to do that. Okay? And then I got to get back over. Okay? You also got to know how to get gas, go through drive-thrus. You need to learn these practical skills. Right? Look, guys, I hope you enjoyed this. I will probably be going live later, but look at my content. Let me know what you like. Give me some ideas. I'm very active in the community. Subscribe, look at my videos. I will talk to you guys later. Bye, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Look at my videos. Bye.